From what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans... They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work.
There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine, and occasionally an eye for goal.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Tries a shot! Eustachio. And it's Eustachio. Eustachio. That's very neat. He's had a shot! Eustachio with the short one. He's in space and looking for options. Riyad gets it away. Eustachio. And here's Davis. Nice physical challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Buchanan. That's really well manoeuvred. Chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Gets it away. Turns and goes back. And the ball is out of play. El Ainawi. Diop. El Ainawi. Riyad shifted upfield. Johnston. Now it's Buchanan. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. This looks promising. Buchanan's cross. El Ainawi with the clearance. Diop gets it clear. Johnston. And it's Buchanan. Brahim Diaz. Can he spark a counter here? Played back to the goalkeeper.
Morocco look very much like they've set themselves up to absorb here. It's going to be difficult to try and find space between the lines.
Diop. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Larin, and he's surging through. Buchanan. Damn it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
David clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Johnston, Buchanan. Johnston, Buchanan. Johnston, Buchanan. Aim forwards. Is there any support? He might not need it. Eustachio. Neither side yet able to find the net. Out towards the flank. Ball driven towards the far post. That'll be a corner. Diop clears it away. Oh, and the finish! And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the...
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Najraoui, and it's Al Ainawi. Brahim Diaz. Oh, nice touch. Eustachio. And it's played forward. Played out to the right. Eustachio. Over to the left. Davis stood his ground strongly. Larin, big chance! And it's a goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Larin demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
David. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Larin wins the duel this time. So what can they make of this? Buchanan. David. Out to the right. Oh, sweet feet. Diop getting this one clear. Buchanan. Here comes another cross. Gets good distance on it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Larin, spread out to the left. Can he deliver? In once more. Diop clears it away. Eustachio. Davis. Eustachio. Moved on forwards. Oh, well measured. And he shoots! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ball's gone out of play. And it's El Kanous. Unahi. Out to the left it goes. Nice control. Looking for a decent ball in. El Ainawi, and he's gone backward here. Mazraoui. El Ainawi. Purring through the gears. He's having a shot! He's got to be in! And a chance! Same again, same outcome. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Now it's David. Larin. And Larin! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
El Ainawi goes on a charge down the left. That has been knocked clear. Buchanan forwards and with intent. And it's El Ainawi. Unahi. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Climbs up big! That's going to go a long way. El Kanous. Mazraoui gets into some space. Great chance! He scored! Morocco are back in business. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Davis. Larin. Buchanan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Najraoui. That's really well manoeuvred. He is through here. Brahim Diaz! Goal! Morocco! And the comeback is complete. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Morocco go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Eustachio. And he goes cross-field. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And he welcomes it in. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's David. Oh, it's come loose. David! Riyad with the clearance. Davis. Lobbed in behind. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Riyad. Diop. Brahim Diaz. Great defending, strong and determined. Davis, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's shifted. Can he finish? Cleared away. Brahim Diaz plays it short. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Brahim Diaz! Brahim Diaz! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's hoisted clear. Now this could be a chance.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Riyad. Spread out to the left. El Kanous. A chance to play it in. Shooting chance! Oh, another save. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Brahim Diaz. Now it's El Kanous. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football.
Kind of a hard. Both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So we're just settling back into this second half. El Kanous. So who's he picking out? Ainawi? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Unahi. And it's Buchanan. Johnston. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Aimed in towards the centre. Unahi. Riyad. David. Now it's Larin. Now it's Larin. Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Riyad is there, and he can get that clear. And he's on a charge. That's good play. Buchanan tries to dink it through. And the counter is on. Unahi. Brahim Diaz, done delicately. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Chooses to go back. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Bruno sends that a long way. Eustachio. Buchanan looking for a runner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, smashing header! Bruno herring after the ball here. El-Ainaoui shifted upfield. El Kanous, he's got away. Eustachio does really well to win the ball there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. David. Oh, delicate chip through. He's in plenty of space here. And they've got a throw. Oh, it's played into the... Oh, what a climb! Another fruitless header.
Canada really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Riyad aimed forwards. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Brahim Diaz. Unahi shapes to shoot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Unahi. Well timed, excellent interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, he's one of these players, Peter, who plays the percentage game. If you keep playing him in, something's bound to happen.
Played into the middle. He's overhit it, and it's out of play. El Kanous. Moved on forwards. Davis cuts it out. Davis. Now it's Larin. Davis. Delivered across. Davis has failed to find anyone. Al-Kanous. El Ainawi. And it's El Ainawi. Now it's Al-Kanous. Now it's Al-Kanous. Ainawi. That's tidy. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's David. Plays it across. And he's got his range wrong there. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Brahim Diaz. Lovely bit of skill. And he's there to clear it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's played forward. Al-Kanous. Larin. Tries a shot! There could be danger here. El Ainawi. Aim forwards. Well, they could break here. Brahim Diaz. Chance to shoot! Buchanan. Johnston. El-Kanous wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Buchanan, oh, good spread. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Eustachio is short, showing good feet. Cross goes in there. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Mazraoui has created one goal already. And it's El Ainawi. Always onto this. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Larin. Davis. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Unahi. Mazraoui shifted upfield. David. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Some good work on the right flank here. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Knocks it out wide. Back into the middle. Eustachio played out towards the right. A header! They've done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Muscular approach does pay off here.
Morocco really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Mazraoui, forwards and with intent. Riyad makes the interception. Unahi. Hakimi, gently done. And it's Al Ainawi. And he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! Morocco are back in business. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So all square and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Go in search of a late winner. Mazraoui gets over and intercepts.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Clearly not happy with that. Buchanan. Now it's David.
Canada really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Moved on forwards. Now it's Al-Kanous.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's a nicely weighted pass.
Canada clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, good spread. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Danger averted for now.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Davis. Nicely shaped cross. That is a brilliant interception.
Canada really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
David. Larin, decent chance! Buchanan. It's run loop. Oh, they could be caught out here. Needs a quality cross. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Cleared away. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Have it back and can go again. Johnston. And it's Buchanan. Incoming delivery.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Davis. Eustachio. Larin. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cleared without complication.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's played forward. And he's there to get it away. And it's Eustachio. Eustachio. It is now or never. Time is against them. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. Riyad is there and he can get that clear. And that has been cleared. Eustachio. They are right into last chance territory. Steaming on goalwards. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. It could be in here. David!
Okay, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Unahi shifted upfield. Long ball by the goalkeeper. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Johnston. Amrabat, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Davis. Oh, well measured. Larin. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Thinks about the shot. Unahi. Out to the right. Now, what about a counter-attack? Unahi played out to the left flank. And it's Amrabat. Amrabat. Mazraoui. Amrabat. Unahi. Amrabat. Mazraoui. Lofted in. Carries far too far and out of play. Tries to get it clear.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Davis. Davis. Oh, such a clever touch. Davis. Lovely feet. He's having a shot! Unahi aimed forwards and claimed it back swiftly. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Larin. Larin. Now here's the delivery. Larin. Over to the left. Now it's Larin. Larin delivers. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Header! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Davis. Could move up a gear here. He can get that clear. And it's Eustáquio. Buchanan purring through the gears. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Brahim Diaz looking understandably energised after his goal. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Great defending, strong and determined. Unahi, played out to the right. He is just caressing the ball. And a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And he's heaved it away. Oh, super find. And they can counter here. Eustáquio, gently done. Out to the left it goes. Oh, perfectly measured that. Larin. And it's Eustáquio. Played out wide. Davis. Davis delivers. Morocco have reclaimed it. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for...
And we're off for the final time. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Brahim Diaz did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Eustáquio. Larin. Davis. Strong running down that left flank. Davis with the cross. That in. Diop. And here's the chance to counter. Hakimi. Riyad played out to the left flank. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Buchanan. And it's gone back to the keeper. Diop. Unai. Riyad. Unai. Riyad, long ball upfield. That has been cut short. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Dealt with nicely by the defence and reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Amrabat. Oh, that's a nice ball. And he's there to clear it. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
He's found the way through. And back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Davis. That's a good run down the left. Amrabat spread out to the left. Oh, that's nice. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Clears it away.
El Khanous really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Diop. David. Out to the left it goes. That is lovely. Davis. Hit into the middle.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Tries a measured ball. Davis. Eustachio. Davis. Played towards the other side. Great work on the overlap. It's a mighty effort! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Over to the left. And it's Amrabat. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And he puts them one up.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
El Kanous, next in line, and here he is. Coolly done, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line. Big character, big moment, big save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
So, the second man in line.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
This then to level matters. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Morocco with the chance to go two up. Oh, what a save!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
So this one to restore parity. Coolly into the bottom corner.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
No! Denied remarkably.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did. Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal. Oh, no.
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
So done with the first five, it is his turn to bear the burden. Oh, he saved it!
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end.
Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Mazraoui is the second of the unscheduled takers. Oh, he cannot do it!
Oh, the pressure was immense for him to win it with that one, but his nerves have got the better of him and he's missed it.
Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. It's in. Pick that one out. 3-3. Almost the full team now. Here is their ninth man.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
Morocco, so can he do it? Can he keep them alive? It's in, he's kept them in it.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Well, how about it? Here is their 10th penalty taker. Terrific penalty, unsavable. He must, but can he? What poise, what noise!
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did. So we've done a complete round, and still nothing is decided. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
El Canous is the next man in the spotlight. And there it is, the decisive kick. So after a gruelling game that went all the way, the winner is decided on penalties. It is a horrible way to lose, and they